We do similar things. We may be working, let's say, with a retail brand. We may be running a gym. We may be running a coffee shop. We may be journalists. We may be media people. We may be teachers. We may be in education. Some of us may be actors, actresses. Other people may be, founders. And then you have engineers and you have musicians and stuff like that. So there's a lot of similarity in the kind of work people do. And after having met so many people, and when I look at the journey of most of the people I've interviewed and met with, and I look at my life, I realize that the core factor is definitely enthusiasm, and you have to love what you do because it's like getting a task and you don't like, let's say, maths, and you're asked to do maths, and after doing it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, you'll be like, oh hell, I just hate maths and I don't like maths. But if psychology is your favorite subject, or design is your favorite subject, or let's say music is your favorite subject, and you're asked to do something in music, you'll be like, okay, I've done it for 2 hours, maybe I can do it for another 4 hours and stuff like that. So the point is this, that when you make choices or when you choose your tasks in a day, I'm not talking about work. I mean, there's so many times people are in forced rest situations, like many of us, who are going through this flu-like situation, or we are not working, or we are kind of on a sabbatical, or we are recovering or something. So it's not your work that makes you want to go back to the office. It's what you do that wants you to go back to the office. And if I have to work, and if I feel better and I want to do something which I love doing, I may even choose to sit on my couch, or to sit on my bed, or maybe sit in a park and do that because I love doing it. But if I'm doing something which I don't like, I'll be like, okay, I think I can do it for 10 minutes and then I'm going to be gone. So what is very important is that you have love for the work that you do, and along with that comes happiness. And let me read out a few lines from you. These make so much of sense. So, happiness is the final object of all human effort. It is a state of mind that can be maintained only through the hope of future or achievement. Happiness always lies in the future and never in the past. And if you can be happy in the present, then be very sure that a happy person is one who dreams of heights of achievements that are unattainable, but they still look like they can happen in the present and stuff. And the home you intend to own, the money you intend to earn, the place in the bank, the trip, the holiday, the position you want to have, and the health that you want to have, these are all materialistic things, which may be your definite chief aim, but then these are the things over which you may be more, let's say, enthusiastic. And no matter if you have less or if you have more of this in your present situation or in your scenario, you're going to be more than satisfied and contented with your situation. And the guy shares an idea of his work journey. He says, 20 years ago, I became enthusiastic over an idea. And when the idea first took off in my mind, I was unprepared to even take the first step. And I had some financial challenges and concerns like that. But I wanted to make this transformation into a reality. And I kept nursing the idea in my mind. And then when I became enthusiastic about it, it completely took over me by my imagination. It bowled me over. And that's the time I decided to make it reality. And he says that I became the editor of a magazine based upon the golden rule that I could basically inspire people to come up and to have courage and to deal with things squarely and differently and stuff. And he says, if I had no enthusiasm, I would have not poured my emotions into how I felt and how I expressed myself. And so my dream came true. And the editorship of a national magazine had become a reality. And I realized that during the journey of my being an editor, I had mostly written with enthusiasm, and I was looked at as a person of hope and ambition and stuff like that. And I realized that yes, enthusiasm is a vital force, and there is no man who as highly developed or has highly positioned in his life can actually have more power in his achievement if there is no enthusiasm. And he says that the chief aim for me was to be happy. And I realized that as I went about looking at my enthusiasm, I felt happier. and I would look forward to the next day, and I felt as if my purpose had been met up, and I was impacting the world, and I was a force of magic, and I found myself to be in a possession of power that I did not know that I could possess, but because my enthusiasm was so strong and not my materialistic goals, that is why I could very clearly achieve those and stuff. I think the takeaway from this is that yes, we have to have goals, we have to have purpose, we have to have enthusiasm, we have to have joy, we have to look forward to loving what we do and stuff. I mean, I was watching an interview of Michael Jordan, and if somebody told me that, I want you to be interviewing these people every day, I would look forward to do that, because these are the people I've loved growing watching, and I've kind of grown up enjoying as a child and stuff like that. So my happiness quotient will know leaps and bounds and stuff like that. But if somebody told me, okay, please go and interview, let's say, a vernacular section of people and stuff. No offense, man. I'm not looking down on anybody. This is about personal, professional things. I would hate my job. I would hate my work, and I would quit. So many times we become a part and parcel of environments and cultures and stuff that we like and we don't like, and we have to kind of get ourselves to look at the change that we can make, because change is something which can happen daily and every day, and we try and look for a change to happen, but little do we realize that we have to make the change ourselves. And if I decide right now in the next 2 minutes that I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something which I've not done, and I've decided and I'm enthusiastic and excited about it, I'm actually going to end up doing it, rather than just sitting here and saying, oh my god, I wanted to do this, but those people didn't let me do that, or probably corona didn't let me do it, or I had some politics happening in my office, and I didn't have the money, and I just didn't have the energy, and I just didn't feel wanted there and stuff like that. So these are all excuses, and these are all justifications or rationals that we give ourselves, and these may be realities and stuff, but the point is that we don't need to focus on these kind of uh, sickening and shitty attitudes of people. We need to focus on what we are set out there to be a part of, and when you decide something like this editor, you will end up doing it. And when you have your vision and your imagination, and you have your purpose, and you have your enthusiasm in place and stuff, then Rome can be built, which was not been built in a day. And this guy just proved it. After 20 years, he achieved this, vision of his and stuff. So there's always hope, and anybody and everybody can do it. And I think I'll end my chapter here, and I'll go back to enjoying my Coke. So, wishing everybody a great week. Please take care of yourself and have more of vitamin C, and try and stay warm, and try and kind of have more tea with ginger, and have more of honey, and do your goggles and stuff like that, and visit a doctor. And I said dengue is in. So yesterday is a fourth person about whom we got the information and stuff. So it does not help to panic or think about your health. So what's important is that you form this habit as a mental path to kind of focus on the positive and focus on recovery. And this is something which I've been following endlessly over years and stuff. I mean, even after corona, by God's grace, I didn't get it because my immunity was really very strong. But it seems like the variants of viruses are very strong, and a person like me who before corona never ever got any eye infection or any nose issues or stuff, or never got affected by pollution, last 2 3 years has been like that. So I think the a habit most of us can imbibe as a mental path is to focus on recovery. So just in case anybody at your place or you are not feeling that well, try and focus on what makes you feel good and better. And rather than being in your night suits, and rather not having a bath, or rather than not focusing on what's going to make you feel amazing, most people need to do that. You need to resist that habit which says, oh, let me sleep for another half an hour, 2 hours and stuff like that. Even if you sleep the previous night, sleep in good clothes and stuff, and when you wake up in the morning, try and push yourself, or try and get yourself to kind of take care and get into some good clothes. and you will feel better, and people around you will also feel better. So hope this helps. That is another way of being enthusiastic. Like I decide in the night what I want to wake up in the morning and stuff. So that helps me. And when you are in a clean room and you're cleaning the spaces of your homes as well, if you are not feeling well and stuff, that's going to help you and feel like home when you wake up in the morning, rather than spending your energies over the weekend and stuff. So make it a habit to imbibe these little things, get into enthusiasm, and focus more on forming mental habits which make you feel good, rather than looking at what makes you feel bad. So love and luck. I got to scoot. I got to take care. Have a great week ahead. Cheers on a Coke. And there was this email and this message I got from someone. I'm on justinkapani.im@gmail.com. You may write to me there, because I think I missed your message on Facebook and Instagram. And for those who are trying to get to meet me because they follow my Facebook and they see the kind of friends and parties and everything I'm a part of, if I do not know you and I have not met you and I don't remember you, please do not bother to message me and stuff. I mean, I'm being very honest about it. I'd rather be with people, or rather be around people I know. And anybody who's met me like 20 years back or 15 years back and I've forgotten about it, and you leave like 20 messages on my Facebook, that's not the way to be. Please stop harassing people. I think some men also face that. So stop doing it, because people like me just simply will block you and put you in place and stuff. So avoid doing that. And we all love our peace, we all love our friends and family offline, because that's reality. So if you really want to party and if you really want to make some new friends, do that in your own world and in your own life, rather than consistently messaging women and girls, or anybody who's at work and stuff, or you've met many years back. So jashinkapani.im@gmail.com. Take care. Wishing everybody a great week ahead, and enjoy yourself, and stand and practice two things: enthusiasm and good health. Okay, so love and luck. Sayonara. Bye bye.